Look into someone's eyes for just 3 seconds and chances are you've already formed an opinion about them: strong, mysterious, trustworthy, or calm. But are these impressions random? Or is your eye color quietly shaping how the world sees you and even how you see yourself? Eye color is one of the first features people notice. While it's determined by genetics, society has attached powerful meanings to different eye colors for generations. Whether scientifically proven or not, these perceptions influence confidence, attraction, and first impressions more than we realize. Brown eyes are the most common eye color in the world, yet they carry a powerful presence that often goes unnoticed. People with brown eyes are widely perceived as strong, dependable, and trustworthy. There is a natural warmth in brown eyes that makes others feel comfortable almost instantly. When someone with brown eyes speaks, people are more likely to listen and believe them, not because of what is said, but because of the calm confidence their presence projects. This quiet authority often allows brown-eyed individuals to become natural leaders, even if they never seek the role psychologically. Brown eyes are often associated with stability and emotional balance. People tend to assume that brown-eyed individuals are grounded, responsible, and capable of handling pressure. In stressful situations, they are seen as the ones who will remain steady while others panic. This perception can influence how they are treated at work, in friendships, and within families. Many brown-eyed people find that others rely on them for advice, support, and reassurance, even when they themselves feel uncertain. There is also a deep sense of loyalty associated with brown eyes. They are often linked to strong family values, long-lasting relationships, and commitment. People may instinctively trust someone with brown eyes to keep promises and stand by them during difficult times. This can be a gift, but it can also become a burden, as brown-eyed individuals are sometimes expected to be strong all the time, even when they need support themselves. At the same time, brown eyes carry an understated intensity. While they may not immediately draw attention like lighter eye colors, they hold depth and emotion that reveal themselves over time. Those who take a moment to truly look will often notice sincerity, compassion, and quiet determination. Brown-eyed individuals may not always express their emotions openly, but they feel deeply and care intensely about the people and goals that matter to them. Ultimately, brown eyes symbolize inner strength rather than outward flash. They remind us that true power does not always demand attention. Sometimes it exists quietly, built on trust, resilience, and consistency. And that kind of strength often leaves the most lasting impression of all. Blue eyes often capture attention instantly, giving off an impression of calmness, openness, and quiet charm. People with blue eyes are commonly perceived as gentle, thoughtful, and emotionally sensitive. There is a softness in blue eyes that makes others feel at ease, as if they are safe to speak honestly and be themselves. This calm appearance can create a strong first impression, leading people to assume that blue-eyed individuals are kind-hearted and approachable, even before a single word is spoken. Beneath that calm surface, however, blue eyes are often associated with remarkable emotional depth. People with blue eyes tend to feel things intensely, even if they do not always express those feelings outwardly. They may appear composed and relaxed, but internally they are often reflective, imaginative, and deeply aware of their emotions and surroundings. This inner world gives them strong empathy, allowing them to understand others' feelings and perspectives with ease. Blue-eyed individuals are also frequently seen as intelligent and introspective. They are often drawn to creative thinking, meaningful conversations, and personal growth. Rather than reacting impulsively, they tend to observe, analyze, and think carefully before making decisions. This thoughtful nature can make them excellent listeners, problem solvers, and trusted companions, especially in emotionally charged situations. At the same time, Blue eyes are linked to resilience and quiet strength, while others may underestimate them due to their gentle appearance. Blue-eyed people often possess strong determination and mental endurance. When faced with challenges, they may not react loudly or dramatically, but they persist steadily until they overcome obstacles. Their strength lies not in force, but in patience and emotional control. There is also a sense of sincerity associated with blue eyes. People often feel that blue-eyed individuals are honest and transparent, even when they are reserved. This perception can help build trust quickly in relationships, friendships, and professional settings. Others may feel drawn to confide in them, sensing understanding rather than judgment. In the end, blue eyes represent the balance between softness and strength. They remind us that calmness does not mean weakness and sensitivity does not mean fragility. True depth often exists beneath a quiet surface, and blue eyes reflect the power of emotional awareness, inner resilience, and thoughtful connection with the world. Green eyes are rare, and that rarity alone gives them a sense of intrigue and power. People with green eyes often stand out the moment they enter a room, even if they say nothing at all. There is something naturally striking about green eyes that draws attention and curiosity. Others may see them as bold, confident, or even slightly intimidating, simply because green eyes are uncommon and unforgettable. This uniqueness often gives green-eyed individuals a strong presence without any effort. Green eyes are frequently associated with mystery. People tend to feel that those with green eyes have hidden depths and complex personalities. There is an assumption that they are not easily predictable and that there is always more beneath the surface. This sense of mystery can make green-eyed individuals fascinating to others, as people feel compelled to understand them better. They are often remembered long after a first meeting, not because of what they said, but because of the impression they left emotionally. Green-eyed individuals are often seen as passionate and intense. They may feel things deeply and love fiercely, putting strong emotion into their relationships, goals, and beliefs. This intensity can be both a strength and a challenge. On one hand, it fuels creativity, ambition, and determination. On the other, it can make emotions harder to control, especially when expectations are not met. Still, this emotional fire is part of what gives green eyes their magnetic quality. Green eyes are also linked to confidence and independence. People with green eyes are often perceived as self-assured and comfortable being different. They are less likely to follow the crowd and more likely to trust their own instincts. This independent nature can inspire others, as green-eyed individuals often appear fearless when expressing their ideas or standing up for what they believe in. There is also a strong connection between green eyes and creativity. Many people associate them with imagination, originality, and artistic thinking. Green-eyed individuals may be drawn to creative fields or unconventional paths where their unique perspective can shine. They often see the world differently and are not afraid to explore new possibilities. In the end, green eyes symbolize individuality and inner fire. They remind us that being rare is not something to hide, but something to embrace. Their power lies in standing out, staying authentic, and owning the mystery that makes them unforgettable. Hazel eyes are fascinating because they are constantly shifting in color, sometimes appearing green, brown, or even gold depending on the light. This natural variability mirrors the personality traits often associated with hazel-eyed individuals: adaptability, curiosity, and balance. People with hazel eyes are frequently seen as versatile and open-minded, able to navigate different situations and personalities with ease. Their ability to adjust without losing their sense of self makes them both approachable and intriguing to others. Emotionally, hazel-eyed individuals are often considered well-balanced. They are able to combine logic with intuition, strength with sensitivity, and caution with adventure. This balance makes them excellent decision-makers and problem-solvers. People feel comfortable confiding in them because they seem to understand both sides of a situation without judgment. Their empathy is paired with pragmatism, allowing them to offer practical advice while still connecting on a personal level. Hazel eyes are also linked to a sense of adventure and curiosity. People often assume that those with hazel eyes enjoy exploring new ideas, places, and experiences. They are rarely content with the ordinary, seeking excitement and variety in life. This adventurous spirit can inspire those around them, as hazel-eyed individuals often encourage others to step outside their comfort zones and embrace change. There is also a quiet charm in hazel eyes, while they may not have the immediate striking effect of green or blue eyes. Hazel eyes captivate over time. People are drawn to their depth, warmth, and subtle complexity. Hazel-eyed individuals often leave lasting impressions because their presence is both approachable and intriguing. Ultimately, hazel eyes symbolize adaptability, balance, and depth. They reflect a personality that is versatile, emotionally intelligent, and curious. Hazel-eyed individuals show us that strength comes from flexibility, that charm comes from understanding, and that true presence is revealed not instantly, but gradually as people take the time to see the richness beneath the surface. Their eyes tell a story of someone who can navigate life with insight, grace, and a touch of mystery, making them memorable and magnetic in ways that are quietly powerful. While eye color can influence first impressions, it does not define who you are. Each eye color carries certain perceptions. Brown eyes are seen as dependable, blue as thoughtful, green as mysterious, and hazel as adaptable, but these are only surface-level associations. What truly shapes a person is not pigment, but actions, choices, and character. Your eye color may guide how people initially perceive you, but it cannot capture your experiences, values, or inner strength. People often unconsciously assign traits to eye color. Someone with brown eyes may be expected to be strong and reliable, while a person with blue eyes may be assumed gentle or sensitive. Green eyes might spark curiosity and a sense of intrigue, and hazel eyes are often viewed as versatile and approachable. These perceptions, while fascinating, are merely a lens through which others view you. They are not a measure of your intelligence, courage, or worth. The truth is that real identity comes from behavior, integrity, and the way you engage with the world around you. Understanding this can be empowering. When you recognize that your eye color is only a starting point, you can use it as an advantage rather than a limitation. For example, brown-eyed individuals can lean into their perceived reliability to build trust and leadership. Blue-eyed people can embrace their calm image to connect emotionally with others. Green-eyed individuals can channel their aura of intrigue into creativity and confidence, while hazel-eyed people can make their adaptability a strength in both personal and professional situations. Ultimately, it is not the color itself, but how you live through it, that shapes how you are remembered. Moreover, your personality and character often reshape the initial assumptions tied to eye color. Someone who is kind, confident, and compassionate can alter how others perceive them, regardless of what their eyes look like. A person's choices, resilience, and interactions leave a far stronger impression than any physical trait ever could. Eye color might catch attention, but your character keeps it. In the end, the message is simple but powerful. Your eyes might attract attention, but your life writes the story. Eye color is a canvas, not the painting itself. It can hint at perceptions, but your actions, values, and relationships define who you truly are. No shade of brown, blue, green, or hazel can match the depth, courage, and authenticity that you bring to the world. What your eyes say is less important than what your life shows.